being an entrepreneur or just being in business, you can't do everything yourself. And when you are trying to work your business and work in your business, work for your business, something's going to fail. And so if you want to grow, you're going to have to give to someone else. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Wind Down Wednesday with your host, your girl, Donita Devine. And today I have the pleasure of bringing on the podcast someone in construction, my love, one of my loves, because I've got a lot of things going on. But today we have none other than what he calls himself, Moe Chris. His name is Chris Nunnally of Nunnally Construction. Is that
Nunnally
correct?
Construction, correct, correct.
Yes. So welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. It's a nice setup, comfortable.
Thank you. So, Moe Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me where you get the name Moe Chris.
Okay, so it's a name that comes from nationality.
Okay.
The Moe is short for Moorish. The Moorish people are the descendants of the ancient Moabites.
Okay.
Some ancestors of ours who inhabited this land. If we all know that we're not just the original people of Africa, we're the original people of this world. And it's documented that a lot of our people didn't come on slave ships. A lot of our people was already here.
Oh, okay.
Was already here. You got peace and friendship treaties, like there's so many different evidence and things like that. We speak about history and documents that says that we were here, we were stronghold, we had a kingdom. We
And
came.
you say here, you mean in the U.S.?
Yes, in the U.S.
Okay.
And it's the name America comes from ancient word Al Morocco.
Yeah.
And that was given from our ancestors. So yeah, I'm Moorish American.
So Moorish American. Okay.
Yeah, the Chris came. My mother named me
Your
Chris.
mama named you Chris.
My mama named me Chris, and my son was like, he's a junior. His name Chris. He said, "So if we're Moorish Americans, then why is our name Chris? Is that like a European name?" I said, "Well, son, that was Moors in Europe also."
So have you thought about changing your name?
Oh yeah, I think about name change all the time.
Okay.
And I gotta tell it to people around me who want to help me walk through. Like, hey man, I've done enough. I made an impact with the name Moe Chris just as much as I did with Christopher Nunley.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's.
So you out here in the streets with Moe Chris.
I mean, people call me
M-O-E or
yeah,
M-O?
M-O-E.
Oh, M-O-E. Okay.
Yeah.
And so
People just call me that. I guess maybe it just roll off their tongue easily. Some people I don't even know them. They walk up, they might reach me on Facebook. Hey, could you help me with this, Moe Chris or whatever like this? I'm just so I don't even. I just my friends, they mothers call me. It's just that.
Okay. So with your construction business, you are a contractor and you in your business is what's their specialties in your business?
I love roofing, y'all.
Oh,
I love roofing. It started, I dropped out of high school,
Okay.
2008, and my mother gave me an alternative to go to a trade school. The trade school was Dawson Tech.
Okay.
So I went there, and I was the youngest in my class because I dropped out. And
Okay.
I was 17, and I had got my certificate in masonry.
Okay.
I graduated honors. I'm really good with
So you
masonry.
really like that.
I really liked
Okay.
it. So during that time, I ended up picking up little odd jobs here, learning this craft, that craft, that craft. And I came across roofing and I just loved it. Get me out of my bed in the morning. All exterior, all exterior work. Like I said, masonry. I do exterior painting, things like that. But roofing, roofing and tacos is my two favorite things.
Not tacos.
Tacos. I love Mexican food. Veggie tostadas. Don't mind this. I'm a vegetarian. But I love roofs. That's my thing.
Okay, so you specialize in roofing or in exterior construction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how long have you been in business? When did Nunnally Construction start?
I got my articles for Nunnally Construction March 2020.
20.
Yeah, 20.
Okay. And so I know that so we met Nunnally Construction because we are the owners and founders of the Renovation Room. I don't know if we mentioned that before. And not only is it a Facebook group, we do have a website as well where you can submit your projects. Contractors will reach out to you and talk to you about provide you an estimate for your project. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then on the Renovation Room platform on Facebook, it's similar to that. We have
Hmm.
customers, homeowners, investors that come online and they say, "Hey, I need a roof," or "Hey, I need a plumber," or whatever. And then the contractors that are inside the group can reach out and bid for those jobs. So, how long have you been in the Renovation Room on Facebook?
Maybe about a year now. My girlfriend told me about it,
Oh,
and
okay.
she was like, she's in real estate. She said, "Man, I think this might be good for you." She was right. She was right. I love Renovation Room. Like, I don't even my personal page turned into my business page. Like,
Yes.
I barely scroll. I go to the Renovation Room, see what oh man, that look neat what they did. Post my stuff and just, show respect to the other contractors. They
Yeah.
they they really earned it. There's some intelligent people in there.
Yeah, it is. So, with you, when did you become a member of the
I became
association?
a member. When did you all turn into a member?
So we
Back in
start.
October,
It
wasn't it?
was in so officially we started it in July of last year, but then in the group when we changed the group, it was like October,
So
November.
that's when I
Okay.
became a member.
Okay.
And I'm happy about it. I like having respect towards your name because right by my name is say Moe Chris, group
Group
expert. And
expert.
I like that
Yeah.
because like don't challenge me. I know what's going on. And you get that, well, it's supposed to be like that and this,
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
see that name. So I really appreciate it. I like what it's doing for the community, especially for people that look like me and you. Me, I love everyone. Like you say, you
Mm-hmm.
see my shirt,
Mm-hmm.
racism kills.
Yes.
I love everyone. I love my people the most, and I love what we doing in the community to change the narrative that, oh, this is like a field for people who's on drugs. Like that's what it was before.
Oh
Like, oh,
wow.
go
Yeah.
get
So
go
you
get
have to
little
go
Pookie. He
do it with your
can
hands
you go get little
because
Pookie. He can fix that. Get him $10, $15. No, it's more respectable now, and
that's unfortunate that that's what they was thinking.
that's what they was thinking.
Saying because
That's what they was
they're not gonna say
saying.
it about their own, but they'll definitely say it about us. So that's unfortunate.
That's how they was looked at. That's how we was looked at when it came to construction. We was getting the bare minimum of money. Like it was, and people to this day, they'll try to hold on to that stereotype, like, oh well, you should just do no, 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 no. I'm going on that roof.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking a chance for my life, my family life, and I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have your family comfortable. No more rain coming in, water, et cetera,
So you take
animals.
pride in your
I
work.
really do.
Okay.
I really do.
So what has been the most rewarding thing that you've seen since you started in 2020? Like what jobs have you had?
Well, I looked at my like I said previously,
Mm-hmm.
I was using my personal page as my
Yes.
business page for a while, but then it got to the point of now I'm using my business page.
Mm-hmm.
I look back to my picture, I wasn't making posts at all. And I look back to my business page and I'm like, wow, I went from cleaning carpets to
Oh, you
this.
clean carpet too.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
You didn't talk about that, Moe
now,
Chris.
okay, so this how it started with me because I was doing odd jobs, and there
Mm-hmm.
was a lady. She built my confidence. She was my teacher.
Okay.
She built my confidence and always made me say affirmations about myself and things like that. And I
Okay.
wanted to do something nice for her.
Yes.
So she taught me what affirmations was. Like we couldn't
Gotcha.
walk in her class unless we said something nice about us. Like say some affirmations about yourself, and I say things like I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm strong, I'm a money magnet, things like that.
A money
And
magnet. I
a
love
money
it.
magnet.
Okay.
So
And now what class was this?
she teaches, well, the class tricked me.
Oh,
I thought the class was gonna be for forklift training.
okay.
But when we went in the class, it was teaching how to bring more entrepreneurs in the community.
Okay.
Me, my love language is learning from someone. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm at a person's feet. When I learn from them, I'm just like, ah.
Okay.
So when she taught me these things, affirmation, taught me little business things and all these, I wanted to show my gratitude to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to clean her carpet because that's what I do for my mother. I never did it for money. I did it for my mother. Just because Chris, let me show you how to clean this carpet because she had a lot of carpet in her home at the time. It was the winter time, and I went in class and I could smell this the water because there's so much snow tracked in this. And I said, well, let me clean your carpet. She said, you clean my carpet, girl? I said, yeah. She said, man, Chris, I see a lot in you. What do you want to do? You want me to help you start a business? And she helped me walk me through get my articles for my LLC and my EIN number. And I started off, I
Oh,
took
that's
that.
good. You got somebody to help you with the background work. And
Yeah.
that's important.
Yeah. So we went from there. I just like, oh, well, I clean carpets. So clean carpets and stuff like that. And then once you close one deal, you can close any deal.
Several deals, yeah.
Several deals. So I did that and I was like, oh, well, let me see what else I can get paid off of. And I started using my own talents. So that's my main thing that I'm mostly proud of, to see me grow from that to
Now
a
you're doing
roof. You know,
you're a roofer.
yeah, roofer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what types of roof have you done? I know they have different types for flat buildings, and they have like the metal ones for. What are the metal ones for? Tell me about the roof.
Those more so for commercial. Now, me, I work with EPDM, like torch down road, torch down roof.
What EPD? What is it?
EPDM.
Okay, and so and it's
And
torch when you torch it
yeah, you
down.
torching it down. So, you know, a job like that, call an expert like me, because things do go awry. You know, not just my safety, the next person's safety. A person's house could get caught on fire, anything. You know,
Oh wow.
we dealing with
So you use them
torches.
with torches.
Yeah, we using
On the roof.
torches. Yeah, on the roof.
Oh my
So
goodness. And this is for the flat roof.
yeah, this is
Okay.
for the flat roofs. I like shingle roofs too, but flat roofs is just, you know, I have so many. I have a lot on my belt for both, but flat roofs just really just.
Really?
I got a lot of pride in flat roofs, mostly because I taught more people with flat roofs.
Aren't they more expensive? Because they're usually on like two flats, right? Or
And
like on like.
and that's why I like them. We just be real about it. We got families and stuff, you
Nah,
know,
you got
and
to feed the family.
I'm
I
not
get it.
asking for a lot of
Okay.
money. People just
So
ask for a lot of
usually
stuff.
there's not a shingle roof for like commercial buildings or like residential, what's it called? Multi-residential building, apartment buildings. So usually that's like flat roof. That's not a shingle roof.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes you like a building, like I think that one's over there, like a commercial building in
Oh
a
yeah,
shingle.
but it looks like a house though. So
Yeah, I mean it's like
I guess it can kind of vary on the shape and how what they
yeah.
converted it to. Going back, so you were in the renovation room and you became a member, and you recently joined another part of the renovation room, the admin center.
The admin center, yes,
Oh
I
my
did.
goodness! So you just all intertwined with the
Whatever
business.
whatever y'all selling, I'm buying.
I love it.
Because I'm real big on relationships. That's more important than the money to me. You know, we could make as much money as we want to, as long as we like this and we real with
You
each
gotta
other.
have
But
vibes and
you know
trust.
that one y'all did right by me the first time, and
Okay.
then you know it's more my appreciation to. I really believe in y'all, what y'all doing.
Thank you.
You know, I really do. And as soon as I got with that, it worked again. The
Yes.
admin center, I love the admin center. It's fun.
Yeah. So talk to me about the admin center a little bit.
The admin center take a lot of stress off me, take a lot of responsibilities off me. It's really good because I'm on the roof. It's dangerous up there. I can't pick up my phone as much
Right.
on the roof because I gotta pay attention to what's going on. I got fire in my hand. I gotta watch my step,
Yeah.
and I got tar on my hand. I want to get on my phone, etc., etc. So I might miss out on a client. But with the admin center, they would reach out for the client for me, and I could take care of the business at hand. So
Yes. Okay.
it helped.
So,
me.
and how long have you been working with the admin center?
Oh, and I told them this. I'm happy about this. I'm part of history. I'm there first.
Yes,
I'm
you're
the
the
first at the
Yes, you
admin
are.
center, so I'm happy about that. What has it been, like 2 weeks now, 3 weeks? And it
Hey.
really, I see so much things that I've been wanting to do for myself, but I didn't have the knowledge to do it. And we all know more, you know, two heads better than one. And
We hire admins, and so when we started realizing that, so we always knew that we needed an admin. And not going off topic, but just being an entrepreneur or just being in business, you can't do everything yourself.
no, you can't.
And when you are trying to work your business and work in your business, work for your business, something's going to fail. And so if you want to grow, you're going to have to give those little tasks to someone else.
Two things, maybe three. But okay, one thing is being an entrepreneur maybe is the hardest job in the world because you, like you said, you wear so many hats.
Yeah.
Another thing, I love this Kanye West song. and I carry it with me because I know I can't. He said, no one man can have all that power. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot do it yourself. You can't. You gotta have respect for the people around you.
Yeah.
You just can't do it yourself. Man, admin really just filled in the blanks for me.
Yeah.
They did. Like any question I ask, it's to me in such a way it's therapeutic because questions that I have myself that I cannot answer myself, that I can't even really Google because it'll seen through so many rabbit holes.
Right.
But I can ask someone on the admin center and
And they
boop,
gonna
it's
find
there.
it for you.
Yep, like my mom said, you
It-
gotta be around people that's smarter than you, Chris. Yep.
I like your mama.
Yeah, that's my girl.
Your mama said that you have to be around people that's smarter than you, and that's important because you are as successful as your environment, honestly. And that's why they always say, sometimes you outgrow the people that are around you if they're not seeking to do something on another level. Because sometimes you have your friends that you just hang out with for fun, but when you're really trying to be an entrepreneur and a success, it's a thing to be an entrepreneur, but you want to be a successful one, then you're going to have to put some investments into your business. And so that's what the admin center. It's a small investment because you could be paying a lot more.
Yeah,
in real life.
it's one of the best investments that I made. I don't know when. And to camel back off what you said, you could outgrow friends in business. For anyone that's watching, if you could take one thing away from me, please understand you have to have boundaries within your business. You have to have boundaries within your business or it won't grow like how she said. You gotta know how to say no with certain things. You gotta know how to take on the leadership of you do this, you do that. You gotta have boundaries. It gotta be that hammer on the nail.
That's true. You gotta know how to delegate. And so, what about customers? I know that not all customers are created equal. So, have you had to deal with any challenging customers?
They done ran off with the money. The customer done ran off. But yeah, they.
So, like, you'll do the roof, and then but you on top of their house, like.
Now you know what. One thing about it, and I'm happy about that, and I guess because of the type of money that it is, you don't really run into that type of petty people when it comes to roofs. I don't know no one ran off with money on the roof, but when it came to like smaller things,
Yeah.
like I'm like, okay, I would have thought it'd been something more worth, but each something. But that's another thing. It helped me to communicate with people. I'm not mad about anything. I've learned that curse could be a gift. Just people skills and talking with people and keeping it professional at all times. That's my number one thing in business. Well, it's like a 1A and a 1B.
Okay.
There's integrity and there's professionalism because you could do some unprofessional stuff and you could lose that client before you even get to the money.
Yeah.
So the money that's back there somewhere. If you doing right now, it's gonna come.
Yeah, and the word of mouth is always important because if you do right by somebody else, they're going to recommend you to their friends. Just like when we go to the restaurant and we tag a restaurant because we liked it so much. They may not have done anything spectacular, but we liked the vibe that the restaurant gave.
The ambiance.
So yeah, the ambiance. But if you are that same person, I mean, unfortunately, we have to go above and beyond. Not unfortunately, but we have to go above and beyond for our clients. And then when they are happy, then in turn they're going to say, "Hey, yeah," they're like, "I need a roof done." Oh, you know what? Such and such did my roof. Let me give you his number. And I think that is a good way to double your business, and that's the way that that's kind of your reward in a sense. When people are, the word of mouth is always the best advertisement.
It is.
I know that you said that you dropped out of school and you started going to different specialties, for school and everything, and you came upon learning about roofs and forklift. Did you ever do the forklift stuff?
Once she taught me the business, that stuff was out there. I didn't work anymore after that. Like that lady, she doesn't know. Like when I see her or I, call her, and it's been a couple years I talked to her, but she took me from a place where I realized recently, like a regular 9 to 5. I know enough stuff where I could pay myself now.
Okay.
I know enough things that I can know how to make my own money. And like I said, gift and a curse type of thing. My personality don't really coincide with the job. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, but
it just wasn't for you. It didn't fit for you.
yeah,
Fit for you. Okay.
yeah. It was at one point because if I wasn't a good worker, I wouldn't be able to be a good boss. But at this point, it don't really coincide because I'm so boisterous now. Because I've been doing this for years and years for me to understand. Like, no, I don't really think that's
Right. So now you speak your mind. You not opinionated, but you offer your input on things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So now I'm kind of stuck in this box of entrepreneurship where
Okay.
I can't. No, I'm being funny, but I'm cool with that. I like who I am. I'm pretty cool with that.
So, have you thought about going back to get your GED?
No, now I did get my
Oh, you did
GED.
get your GED.
I did
Okay,
get
so
my
when did you do
GED.
that?
2012. I wanted to do it for my firstborn son. I said, well, I don't want to. I want to have something under my
I
belt.
love that. I
I
love
wanted to
that.
say something to him and
Okay,
things.
well that's good. So,
Hmm.
how old is your son?
Chris is 12 now.
Okay,
He was
so he's
12
on
now.
the right trajectory to doing everything that he needs to do, and he got a long way to go, but he's
Yeah.
looking at a positive role model.
Yeah.
So,
Each one of my children special in their own way. Chris, he has a mind that's like, how you think of that little guy?
okay, yeah, these kids nowadays are brilliant.
The brilliant. I'm like, man, y'all, and I tell them like, man, y'all gonna be way better than me. Him,
Yeah, that's what we hope.
yeah,
Yeah,
so, and the main thing with them, even with me dropping out of school and with my children and whoever else, education is important.
absolutely.
Even if you educate yourself on YouTube or et cetera, education is
Learning
important.
is learning.
But the biggest thing is being a good person.
Absolutely.
Being a good person, that's really good.
And you don't have to say you. I'm like, you got your paper, so you can keep saying I dropped out of school. You good.
Yeah.
You good. Now you can, if you decide you want to go on and get other certifications and stuff like that, then that's up to you because then that will help your business.
Hmm.
So tell me, where do you see yourself in the next year?
Now that's something new to me
Okay.
because I was a one day at a time type of guy. One certificate that I did get is in meditation.
Oh,
I'm a very
like a
big
yoga
uh
meditation. It's not the same. Yoga is the body.
yeah, yoga is
Okay.
the body.
But like really meditating.
Meditating is
Okay.
more like coming back to the breath and more so regulating your mind. The mind's gonna do what's gonna do. It's gonna think. Sometimes it can overthink it. Being an entrepreneur, that skill really helped me where I could come back to what's going on now, other than things that's going on in the past that doesn't exist anymore, or something's going on in the future that doesn't exist. So
So do you meditate every day, daily?
yeah, for the most part. Some days, like I know when I'm getting overwhelmed. Like if I'm dealing with I'm trying to get something done in a certain amount of time. I'm trying to make a deadline, deal with this, deal with that, and budget things and all these
Right.
things. And I had to bring myself to like, hold on, Chris, you haven't made it to this part yet. I was just in this place where I do right now is gonna take care of what's going on then.
Okay.
But I had to realize everyone in the world don't think like that.
Okay.
So, if you in a business, you know that you have to plan ahead because you want to show people, you want to bring people in, you want to show people what you've got planned to the table.
Mm-hmm.
You want to sell these people something. This is what's going to happen at this point in time, at
Right.
this point. I've been thinking that lately.
Okay.
And of course I'm gonna be doing roofing. I love my roofs.
Okay. Yes, you do.
I love my
Okay.
roofs, but as far as business wise, yeah, reaching more milestones with the renovation room admin,
Okay.
just reaching more milestones and things that we can hang our hat on and help you all be more successful, help me because we're a reflection of each other.
So what neighborhoods are you in the Chicagoland?
Yes,
Okay.
Chicagoland, Northwest
Indiana.
Indiana, the
Okay.
surrounding areas of Chicago. So that's another thing. Also, with the renovation room through the next year, I want to start reaching out more to renovation room Memphis,
Yes, we have
um,
them everywhere,
yeah,
right?
everywhere, et cetera. And I could travel and do that. And if y'all know about anything I got going on in Chicago, them
We
roots, I got
know.
them right here.
So yeah, I
So
think our next plan is to finish with Indiana, then maybe part of like we do Northwest Indiana, but of course Indianapolis, Detroit, everything that's within like 4 hours away, you can get to and you can probably still come back home or whatever. And
that's cool.
yeah, you know what I mean. So we want to really start fostering relationships, more relationships with those areas, Missouri, just kind of in that surrounding hub of the Chicagoland area.
The
So,
Midwest.
yeah, the Midwest.
Hmm.
So, what advice would you give someone, like if you had a friend saying, hey, I want to start doing roofs, or I want to be an entrepreneur, what advice would you give them?
I tell them to stick with it. Don't get discouraged. No matter what comes with it, stick with it. You're gonna love it. Business, in a sense, it's like your child.
Okay.
Like you
It
could
is.
see,
It's your baby.
it's your baby. You start to love it so much. You see it like in a little way where it can't really defend for itself to a point where it's grown. It can do for itself. You
Yeah.
know, I would tell someone to stick with it. That's the main thing I say. Don't put it on the back burner. It's gonna really pay off.
I know that I think we just got a new admin client. B that was a referral from you.
Oh yeah, I tell them about y'all.
We love that. So just like what I was just saying, when people really rock with you and they think that you do good, because we're all about the community and trying to make each other look good.
hmm
And I do this because I'm not perfect. I hate public speaking. So I want to better my craft. And so what better way to do that than put a camera in front of my face? You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I have to, and then if I have a platform where I have a lot of people in front of me that love me, then and I'm trying to showcase the next person, what better way? Like, let me bring them on and let me introduce Moe Chris to y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people don't know you from a can of paint.
Yeah.
And then your people don't know me from a can of paint.
Mhm.
So we help each other.
I learned one thing about teaching.
Yes.
If you teach someone, that just made you another source of income.
Mm.
If you teach someone, yeah, if you teach someone, you get it creates another source of income. That person, he's gonna make money. They could potentially teach someone, or he's want to bring you in, like, man, I need you to help me with this. I could kick you back some. Could you help me, etc., etc.
Right.
But teaching is something is karmatic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get back what you put in.
Yeah.
So teaching is
Teaching.
yeah.
I used to teach.
Yeah.
I'm in IT. So I used to teach Word class, Microsoft Office classes.
Oh yeah.
Years ago. And that's when I realized teaching was not my ministry. But you're right. Once you decide that you want to, share, I feel like I'm sharing my knowledge. Or, I don't think I'm teaching, but I do think I'm sharing. And for me, I'm sharing your business with the people that know me.
hmm
And hopefully that can do nothing but bring you more clients. And I think this is just a platform to get you to your next level.
I think so. That's what I was striving for. Like there's other careers that I put to the side just because of how much I love roofing.
Okay.
Like I had told you before we started filming, I was in radio.
Right.
And it fit me well because two things, I love putting out a positive message and I love music. Who knew it lead to radio?
Right.
And it gave me a influence with politicians, judges, things like that, sure like that come to my show with things like that. But it didn't it was so tailor made around me that it surprised people, like, why do you want to do
Right.
construction, man? I just love it. I love it. I could sit it's so therapeutic to the point that when you work by yourself, your thoughts just, they flowing and this, that. Maybe I'm just a workaholic.
No, I love construction as well, but I don't do roofs. I don't.
And
Let me stay to the flooring, the paints, and I do all that type of stuff.
And like I said before, I'm really big on relationships, building relationships. So who knew that would come? I naturally was a builder
Yeah.
and things like that. So
So what projects are you working on right now?
roofs and bricks, bricks. Like people. I'm happy people call me for bricks. Bricks is different. Like people call me for bricks when there's
Did
like
you do the brick mailboxes around my house? I
no.
feel like somebody was doing mailboxes.
I like when people call. Well, I know people's gonna call me for roofs, but when there's something complicated, like, man, Chris, is this brick going on? Like I told you all before, I graduate with honors. At
Right.
17, I was the youngest in my class, so people might call me for something complicated in brick, and I'm there. So it gives me a type of pride, like, yeah,
Yeah.
call me. So that's what I'm really dealing with right now.
So
Bricks.
how's your advertisement going?
You all do that. You do that
Shameless
for
plug.
me. Y'all do that. Y'all do it.
How's it good? Is it good?
It's really good.
Okay.
I got a new. I'm
You got a new break.
Yeah.
Well, okay then. Oh.
I really appreciate you all. Just and matter of fact, my girlfriend, the one who we were just talking about, like, oh, you were first one. That's my girlfriend who told me to.
Oh, your girlfriend is the one that signed up.
She signed up,
Oh,
and
I love that
and she's
community
and
family.
she's the one who told me to go to the renovation room.
Oh, see, one hand washes the other.
Yeah,
Look at that full circle moment.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Look, she said,
okay. So she's starting, and she's in real estate.
yeah, she's in real estate.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see what she does, and I'm very proud of you for making that step in your business. Not only did you make a step to join the association,
Mm,
because I know you get leads coming all day. People always need something done with a roof. But then you decided to go a step further and join the admin team and let them help you with advertising and answering calls, because we do, as for whatever reason, there are a lot of issues with people having no calls, no shows. And
mm-hmm,
like when you said, like, having an admin, like you said, I'm busy and I may not be able to go and call this client to let them know I can't make it.
mm-hmm.
That's what the admins are for.
Yeah, and sometime no call, no show. It happens. It happened with me sometime.
Yeah.
I'm being very cautious and particular on this roof, and time flies.
Yep, it
And
does.
especially in a summer day like this, it's hot, so you're a little more slow, a little more fatigue, sweat on your
Hmm.
face, and you didn't even realize you didn't follow up with this client.
Yeah.
Now here comes the apologies, etc., etc. But you forgive yourself, because if you don't forgive yourself, you're not gonna know how to forgive anyone. So but the whole point of me saying that, they
They
give you
do.
that,
Yeah.
that, they help you bridge the gap, the missing pieces and things like that, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Well, I am so excited that you came and enjoy. Oh, before I forget, Mr. Russell told me to give this to Moe Chris.
Yeah,
So I don't know what he didn't put everything in here, so we still owe you some stuff.
mix of
So
stuff.
yeah, so this is yours,
Thank you.
and then he gave,
This is nice.
and this is a association that's probably too big for you because you look small, but it's a
Thank you.
T-shirt for the
Oh, this is
Contractor
nice.
Association.
I'm gonna wear it when I go out.
Yes.
I'm gonna wear it on my next job.
So we give those, and we have a portfolio as well. So
Okay.
I'll make sure we give that to you.
This is nice. So does the, like, aluminum in here, like, does it keep stuff
That
cool?
Yep, that's a cooler.
Oh, so I keep like a sandwich or something.
You can put your lunch in
Cool.
there and everything.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Russell. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Alrighty, thank you so much for joining me. I really, your
Likewise.
hands cold.
It's this cold water.
Oh my god.
It's the water.
Thank you all for joining us. Until the next time.